Hello everybody, I'm Felicia. Looking forward to doing Pilates with you today. We're going to do everything with a twist today. It's really good for the spine to really feel those twists. So it's Pilates with a twist. So why don't we get started? I don't like to, dilly-dally. So I'm going to go to the side here. Okay, you can do 3 different levels of the leg. Knees up towards the ceiling, feet on the floor, first level, easiest. Second, heels into the ground, great for any tightness in the back of the thigh or the hip area. Last, straight out, toes back towards you. It's great. It's the hardest, but all of them, make sure that you are not clenching in the hip area, the hip flexor. Okay, I'm going to do the middle one. Palms towards each other, arms back in the shoulder sockets. So none of this, right? Shoulder blades in and down the back, belly is in, sitting up nice and tall. Good. So we're just going to do 2 regular rollbacks first. So you breathe in, and on the breath out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine, feeling a stretch in between all of the vertebra, pressing in the belly, relaxing at the hip flexors. You breathe in, come all the way up to a seated position. We're going to do that again. Breathing in and out. Scoping out the belly, rounding that spine. Then you're going to press in the belly, relax at the hip flexor as you breathe in. Come all the way up to that seated position where those arms, okay, in the shoulder sockets. Good. Now we're going to do a twist of the spine. So you breathe in and out, scooping out the belly, twisting that spine, looking back at that back arm. Arms are in like a bow and arrow position. Feel a stretch in between them. Relax at the hip flexor. Press that belly in and you breathe in. So come all the way up to a seated position. Let's do that again. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, rounding that spine. Feeling that twist of the spine. Opposition stretch between the arms. Sit bones are on the ground. Press in the belly even more, breathing in, relaxing at the hip flexor to come all the way back up. Let's do that one more time on each side. Breathing in and out. Scoping out the belly, rounding that spine. Good. Looking back at that back arm. Make sure that you're pressing the belly in, not out. You're scooping it out. And then breathe in. Come all the way back up to that seated position. I'm just going to move my mic a little bit. There you go. And again, breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding the spine, looking back at that back elbow, opposition stretch with the opposite arm coming forward. Hips are in alignment, sit bones on the ground, relaxing at the hip flexor, press in the belly, breathing in. Come all the way up to that seated position. Good. Now we're going to do a different twist, okay? So breathing in, on the breath out, we twist to the side with a straight spine. Now we're going to come down to the half roll back on that twist. So you breathe in again and out, scooping out the belly, coming all the way back down. Now I'm not pressing out that belly, you're scooping it out, relaxing at the hip flexor. You come all the way over to the other side, relaxing at the hip flexor again, pressing in that belly, breathing in. Come all the way up, still on that twist, and then you come into center. Good. Let's do it with the breath because I was explaining everything. So you breathe in, out, twist to the side. Breathing in as you come back, out to the opposite side. Breathing in to come up, out to come into center. Okay, let's do that again. Breathing in, out to the side, scooping out the belly, coming all the way back, relax at the hip flexor, scoop out the belly, not press it out. Good. And then come to the other side without lifting your sit bones off the floor and moving your hips, relaxing at the hip flexor, press in the belly to come all the way up, still on that twist and coming into center. Then we're going to go to the other side. So you breathe in and out, twisting to the side. Then scooping out the belly, coming all the way to that half roll back. Then coming to the opposite side, pressing in the belly, relaxing the hip flexor. Come all the way up and then into center. Let's do it with the breath this time, okay? So you breathe in, out. Twisting the spine, and it's straight right now, okay? And then breathing in, coming backwards, scooping out the belly. Coming across the body, and then breathing in, come up, out, come back into center. And again, breathing in, twisting the spine, scooping out the belly, breathing out, breathing in, coming across the body, relax at the hip flexor, pressing in that belly, and into center. Good. Now we're going to come all the way down to the mat and up just for one, and then we'll do it with the twist, okay? So you breathe in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine. Slowly with control, you come down to the mat, bringing those arms back behind where I should be by the ears. Now, you feel that small little curve that you do in Pilates. It's called neutral or natural spine at the lower back. Your belly is in, so you have the navel into the spine and the ribs are in. We're going to come back up, breathing in and out, scooping out the belly. Good. Relaxing at the hip flexor, grounding those feet. Good. Pressing in that belly, and slowly with control, you come all the way up to a seated position. Where are those arms? Right? Shoulder blades in and down the back, so you have good posture. Okay, so now we are going to do the twist. Okay, so the last one that we did with the half roll back, we're going to do it in a full roll back. So you breathe in, out, twisting to the side with a straight spine. Now we're going to come down to the floor as you breathe in, slowly with control, staying on that twist. Now, as you come down onto the mat, you can bring the head all the way down if you wish. The next one, I will stay up on the tips of the shoulder blades though. We're going to come up and over to the other side. Now, engage that belly. Relax at the hip flexor. Ground those feet. And coming all the way up with the twisted spine. And then coming back into center. Okay, we're going to do another one. This one I'm going to stay on the tips of the shoulder blades while we're back. Okay, so breathing in and out. Twisting to one side. Then you're going to scoop out the belly, round that spine, coming all the way down to the floor. Coming down to the tips of the shoulder blades. Okay, this is a level. It's up to you. And then we're just going to come up and over to the other side. And then coming back up, engaging the belly. Grounding those feet, relaxing at the hip flexor. You come up on that twisted spine and come into center. Good. And then we're going to do that again to the other side. So you breathe in and out. Coming over to the side, scooping out the belly, and coming all the way down to the mat. The first one that I'll come all the way down with the upper body. And then you're going to come up and over to the other side. And then we're going to come up with the twisted spine. Engage that belly. Relax at the hip flexor. Ground those feet. And you're going to slowly come up with that twisted spine to come back into center. Now again, and this time I'll stay on the tips of the shoulder blades. So you breathe in and out. Twisting that spine. And then scooping out the belly, rounding the spine, and coming all the way down to the tips of the shoulder blades. And then we're going to come up and over. So we're still engaging this upper ab area, right? And then breathing out, relaxing at the hip flexor, engaging that belly, feeling the twist in the spine, ground those feet, and coming all the way up with the twisted spine. And then come into center. Good. Just one regular full roll back onto our back. So you breathe in and out, rocking off the sit bones, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine, coming all the way down to the mat. Engaging the belly and relaxing at the hip flexor to bring one knee into the chest and then the other. Just rock left to right to massage the back. Good. We're going to bring those legs up into tabletop, engaging the belly. arms come out to the side. I'm going to bring both knees to one side in a stretch first. Okay? The knees are going to stay one on top of the other, so you're really twisting the spine. Okay? I'm just going to move myself a little bit back. Okay? And then looking back at that back arm, feeling the twist in the spine. You'll feel it in the lower back into the mid back. You also feel a little bit in your buttocks into the leg, breathing in and out. Good. Now pressing in the belly, pressing the arms onto the floor, you're going to bring your back onto the mat and go to the other side. So you breathe in and out, twisting that spine. Both knees are on top of each other. You're looking back at that back arm. Good. Using your breath, breathing in. Good. Engaging the oblique and pressing those arms onto the floor to come all the way back up. Now, your knee is over your hip. Those feet are out as if they're on a table, not down by your buttocks. We're going to do this as a exercise. So you breathe in and out, coming up and over, hovering those knees over the floor. And then you're going to come back up, engaging that oblique to come all the way back up. So let's do the breath too. So you breathe in and out. Good. And then breathing in, come back up. Okay? And then out to come over, looking back at that back arm, twisting the spine. Those knees are together. And breathing in to come back up. And let's do that again. Going over to the side, looking back at that back arm, feeling a twist in the spine. Engage the oblique. Come all the way back up. Good. This time, stay over to the side and pulse up towards the ceiling. So you breathe in and out, coming all the way down. And then pressing up towards the ceiling with those legs. Knees still try to stay one on top of the other. Twisted spine, looking back at that back arm. Using your breath. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, engage that belly to come all the way back up. Going to the other side. Breathing in and out. Knees stay one on top of each other, twisting that spine, looking back at that back arm. Knees are hovering over the floor and pulsing those legs up towards the ceiling, engaging that oblique each time. Those heels are away from your buttocks. Okay? Using your breath, navel's into the spine, engaging that oblique. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming all the way back up into tabletop. Good. Bring those knees into the chest. Just rock left to right to massage the back. Okay. I'm going to do a signature move of mine. There's no twist, but it's fun. Hands at the back of the thigh. Elbows to the side. Chest is wide. Breathing in. And on the breath out, engage the belly. And you use your hands to help pull you up and come up without hitting those feet onto the floor. We're going to do rolling like a ball. You roll back without hitting your head. Come up without hitting your feet. It's fun. Do the sound. Breathing in and out. Whee! And again, breathing in and out. Whee! Good. You really have to engage the belly to not go forward and put those feet onto the floor. 2 more. Breathing in and out. Whee! Good. 1 more. Breathing in and out. Whee! Good. So now you can stay here. Now you can extend the legs if you wish, or you can keep them bent. I'm going to extend mine. Arms can come out to the side now, or you can have them behind, but then just take one and reach to one side and then the other. So then you just go back and forth, back and forth. Good. Belly is in, not pressing it out, right? Shoulder blades in and down the back and just sigh. Good. Using that breath. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending those knees, crossing those feet. Whew. That was great. I hope you feel nice and twisted. When you do those twists, you get into the obliques a lot more, so you're probably going to feel the burn a little bit there, that Pilates burn. Celebrate you for doing the workout today. Always comment below so we can create a community that's fun and supportive of each other. And always like and subscribe as well. Come back for more videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Take care. Woohoo!